finally back into full swing with making content and uploading videos again, which feels really, really, really good. We officially got sponsored by LightJam, which feels really, really wonderful, so I'm hoping to be doing some more videos about how fantastic that is. If anyone's ever wanted to learn how to play guitar, this is probably the best tool there is for learning guitar. I'm so sorry that we haven't been uploading stuff onto YouTube specifically. If you've come here as someone that really loves the audiobooks for Aragon, know that I'm moving a lot of that over to Patreon. And I'm not putting that behind a paywall. I don't feel right doing that, after learning more about copyright laws, friends. I'm really trying to kind of be more in compliance with things. I know a lot of people that have also been wanting me to reach out to Christopher Palomini to try and see about getting the audiobooks redone. I don't see that happening unless people really have an actual call to it. I'm back live on Twitch, which feels good. That feels really, really lovely. Sunday, Monday, and Wednesdays, and kind of getting more ground into a bit more of a positive thing. Coffee and Fish, good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, they're just positive things that are happening. I had my first day of work as a massage therapist, which is going to help stabilize some things to allow me to do fun things, which feels good. I'm meal prepping right now. This is in the kitchen that everyone built, which feels really lovely. And yeah, making some breakfast burritos, my dudes. Hopefully going to be uploading more stuff in terms of the Brandon Sanderson series, my dudes. I did reach out to them. Brandon Sanderson's company informed me that because they're in contract with the people, they can't in fact have me do a YouTube series. I'm going to try and reach out to them again though, because I don't think that some of those things are still in place, and it could be that I could ask them to do that again. And it might be that they'd actually probably hire me, which would be really, 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 really cool. But again, it all comes down to whether or not they'd be willing to do that. And I have to kind of show them the, the proof in the pudding, as it were. It does feel a little bit weird coming back to streaming after it being basically the sole thing that I've been doing for a long time. And there's a part of me that feels kind of like, I could have been working harder at things, and at the same time, I'm respecting what my partner is asking me to do, which is to spend more time here in the real world with them and working on things that keep me a bit more grounded, which has been good. Because I think for several years, I just kept saying icky things about how my body was doing, which is gnarly. Ah! Holy shit, let's not do that, dude. That's insane. Thanks, phone. Love that. Especially when you're in your own kitchen just trying to, update friends about what's going on. And instead, suddenly, your phone falls and you're just like, oh, that's the live stream now, is it? Me in my kitchen trying to catch crap. Audiobooks are going well. I'm waiting for a publisher company to get back to me, which is fantastic. I'm looking at actually making lessons on voice acting, which if anyone's interested in voice acting and has any questions about how to get started or what sort of equipment to get, you can definitely ask me. Is this being updated? Silly dingus. Or guitar lessons, friends. Please don't hesitate to ask. I'm so happy to be of help to people. I think it's really, really intimidating to try and start learning a new vocation or a new thing that you're really, really into. I'd love to stay and watch, but unfortunately can't sit. No worries. I'll tune into your next stream. Thank you, Cop. Appreciate the bits. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. And if for anyone that is still here or is new here, it's lovely to meet you. I'm a voice actor and audiobook narrator and content creator on Twitch as well, and also a blacksmith. I'm really hoping, I applied for the front page to be on Twitch, which I'm hoping they'll actually do it this time. I've applied several times, and I've written long things to Twitch saying, hey, you've never seen someone like me before on the front page. I looked it up. You've never seen it. And it turns out if you just write shorter stuff, they tend to actually like looking at your application. So yeah, fingers crossed for that. I really hope that happens, man. My health has gotten better. If you've been here before, you watched various things. Do you watch the... Hell yeah, I watch Star Wars. Depends on which things you're talking about, though. Because if you're talking... Did I watch Ahsoka? I haven't watched Ahsoka. I watched most of The Mandalorian. Did not watch The Acolyte. I've watched a lot of the... I've watched all of the films. And I think I got through most of the Clone Wars. Depends what you mean. I've got qualms with the newer ones. Welcome in, Wesley Haas. Hello. These black beans and my frickin'... Oh my god. Okay, well, maybe we need to add the vegan cheese into it because I need to eat food to taste, my dudes. Where in the world? You know what sucks about being lactose intolerant is the fact that I have to eat non-dairy stuff. I love cheese, dudes. Zero, that's fair. I haven't gotten a chance to watch them. If you guys recommend Star Wars, could you save your soul not watching The Acolyte? Django Fett, let's go, dude. Man, so some people like it, some people don't. Everyone has taste, right? My main thing is that the newer films, it's just like, hey guys, what's this deal with lightsabers wings? Is that canon? Are lightsabers something that weighs? I'm like, well, unless you're force sensitive to them, they don't allow you to actually utilize them. I'm like, I feel like that's horse crap, man. Like, Mandalorian or Darth Vader. The Mandalorian. Oh, like, who would win? I have no idea. That's hard to make test. But it's not for everybody, my dudes. I personally feel like it's like if you have a right to whatever you like, right? There are some things that I will say I think objectively are bad for art, right? So if you're trying to do art or make media that is doing like a checkbox for things, dude, not cool, right? I think a lot of stuff in Disney has plot holes, right, my dudes? Mando wouldn't stand a chance against Vader. Pyromaniac, yeah. Anakin after his fall, it's not a thing. It's just not a thing. Dude, he's literally kind of the apex of, I guess, the dark side to some degree, apart from Palpatine, right? 2015, that's Star Wars, so I feel... Was that when Star Wars, the newer stuff came out, man? Oh my god, some of these questions. Appreciate it, Smiling Fish. Thank you so much for the kind words, man. Hopefully you're having a lovely evening. It's so nice, man, that people are like going around trying to say nice things to people on the internet sometimes. Is that the question you really want to ask? Is it because I'm wearing a strange sweater? Nah, dude. Wouldn't consider myself that. I don't have a label anymore. Labels are for weirdos. Just kidding. Just kidding. So 2015 is when Star Wars... No, come on. What was it called? I don't even remember what it's called. Do I Hunt? Been doing archery for a long time. I've never actually gone out and done real hunting. I've wanted to, though. It was pretty good, but the two after... Yeah, okay. Django Fett, I'm right there with you, man. Second film was literally like, are we literally just playing this movie out this way, where they're kind of hunting things, dude? Like, no, come on, man. There were too many pivots in terms of character development, right? That just didn't feel right. I'm hoping to do that on the East Coast, Wes. I'm actually here on the West Coast. My partner, my fiance's uncle is a hunter. Been wanting to do that for a long time. I think it's important, at a certain point, that if you eat meat, that you should have the experience of taking life that way and actually dressing like the animal and learning stuff. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm meal prepping for the week, making some breakfast burritos to ensure that I have the right kind of food for me. Because as you get older, it's important to essentially make sure that you're eating better so you don't get ill. Yeah, I think Rey labeling herself like a Skywalker was just kind of like, oh, come on, man. Like, leave leave that legacy alone. I didn't like what they did to Mark Hamill. I thought it was awful. It's just like, that's not, like he said in the interview, that's not my Luke Skywalker, but I guess this is what we're having, dudes. Oh, Wes, you have a lovely evening, dude. Appreciate you, man. What? Default what? Thank you for the cookie recipe, dude. You know, labeling herself Skywalker to me was just kind of like, hey, let's just spit on the entire... No, I don't want to say that. That's awful. So, her labeling herself as Skywalker felt weird. Not only that, but like having Ben Solo die was just kind of like, really? You have built in, quite literally, a whole group of people who loved Kylo Ren. Not necessarily a fan of him myself, because I was just like, man, you really just are throwing a tantrum, bro. You need to calm down, dog. Had this whole thing built in where they could really have a cool series built out of Ben Solo, and they threw it all away. And it drove me nuts. Had sequels written and ready, but sold his company. I know, I mean, I guess at a certain point you just don't want to do things anymore. I think he's more disappointed with what they did. I'm more surprised that they didn't use his ideas. The guy is the progenitor of one of the most beloved, film franchises of all time. And what did they do? They decided to go their own way, thinking that they had it all figured out. And guess what? A majority of people that are Star Wars fans didn't like it. I mean, there are plenty of people that do, right? And at the same time, a lot of people were just like, no, I have no idea why you did what you did. It's hard to kill a franchise that's been around for 60 years. Do you know what I mean? Not 60 years. 40 years. Shoot, when did they come out? I can't believe that Disney said nah. It's like, come on, guys. If you have the original person saying like, hey, I'll help you out, and they say no, that's like, okay, Disney, what are you really trying to do right now? You're trying to make it in your own image? Because they've had a lot of franchises recently that they've been kind of throwing underneath the bus. Marvel's in shambles for various reasons. You have characters that, like, I haven't seen. The Fantastic Four was okay, right? I feel like the Fantastic Four was okay. But, Wakanda Forever could have been better. There were some sources that Kraven could have been better. I don't even remember the plot of Kraven. I think I've watched it twice and I still don't know what it's about. Disney's made a lot of interesting decisions. And the challenge right now for me is that Disney's in charge of the IP that I love, that this channel is really kind of more based on apart from my Twitch stuff, which is the Aragon books. I've done all of the Aragon books as like a fun kind of like fan rereading / audiobook of. Done all of them on here. And the fact that Disney's in charge of it makes me really nervous because I hated the film, honestly. Yeah, anyway. I am nervous for the future of Star Wars, honestly. Second sequel movie, they had a different version of the series, and then when the third sequel came, they hired the guy who wrote the first. Yeah, like, it was a mess, dude. This is... I sometimes really thoroughly question what happens within the industry for film. And my concern really is that people don't realize just how influential pop culture is. And when you create films that dissuade people from having the ability to be suspended in disbelief, to have something that really allows them to let go of reality and to relax and to enjoy their time and experience a story. And this is where, like, I'll get into kind of a weird place, right, where it's important for art to have a message. But if it doesn't allow you to, sometimes it's also important just to allow us to have films that are dealing with macro issues, not micro issues. There's always room for art that is supposed to help deal with various particular issues. But if you take something that is supposed to be good for it versus evil, and you start consolidating it into something that is essentially force feeding you a message? That's rough, buddy. Dude, Rugged Nerd! I just got done with my Twitch stream earlier, man. I'm going back to nights. I'm back. I'm back. I'm super stoked. Breakfast, sausage, or bacon. Por qué no los dos? Texas tea, dude. Why not both? Why not both, man? I also decided to get some day work, Rugged Nerd, to take... I feel like... You know me for a bit, man. I think I was getting really in a dark place just because I was so stressed out, man. So I decided, to go back and find some day work that I really enjoy. So I'm doing that as massage therapy, and then I'm doing audiobook stuff, man. And now Twitch is like basically the side gig that everyone talks about. They're both. They're both part-time things that are combining into one. And I just had so much fun this evening, where I was just laughing my butt off and just hanging out. Time to find some peace and rhythm that suits your girl. Yeah, Rugged Nerd. I think the thing that like making Twitch my full-time gig, when I was sick all the time, it would lead to me being gone, which means that there was a drop of because when your streamers mostly make a living when they're live from gifted subs, bits, donations, etc. And the stress of being I would get sick, which then I would, be really, really upset about missing time with you guys, which then would make me depressed and upset. And then I get anxious about, making a living, and I didn't want to drop that onto you guys. And eventually I realized this is a vicious cycle, because I hope everyone knows that I'm extremely grateful. And at the same time, I'm in a desperate place of need, and it keeps happening and happening and happening. And I'm over it, because none of you guys deserve that. None of you guys deserve that. So I realized also after Z telling me that they were having a hard time watching me get stressed out and were worried about me, that I decided it's you know what? I'm gonna find a part-time gig during the day to take care of things so that I can show up and I get to do Twitch and feel joyful, man. Cycles like that run you into an anxious message, change it, Jason. Yeah, exactly, dude. I think you guys probably saw me do it several times through it last year. I was chasing my tail, trying to figure out how to feel more centered and present, and it sucked. Sausage, by the way. Sausage is the choice. And not only that, man, but I just wanted to, really in full, out of love for you guys, because you guys built my home. I wanted to find a way, how can I be here and move my life forward and get healthy and also make our time together feel as joyful as possible. And I was you know what? I know that everyone's trying to be a full-time content creator, and what I'm realizing now is every full-time content creator that I see is going through it all the time. And I just don't want that for myself. I don't want that for you guys. I want the time that you guys spending with me feels good, dude. Been digging the jam sessions. Oh, you've been watching the music stuff, dude? I just got sponsored by them. Called Mega Colossus. They're putting my little brother in. Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that your brother passed away. That is awful. I'm glad that they're being memorialized in music. That's beautiful. Definitely heard. Did I just fart? No, I mean, that would probably be the thing that's actually telling me to turn on to plug it in. Yeah, Brother Javi, I do. Yeah, I 100% farted. And it was epic. It felt excellent. It was awesome. Also, I was supposed to have food sorted out for this week, but apparently I don't, which sucks. It stank. I mean, no, protein farts are the worst. Let's be real, dudes. Let's be real. I mean, with Chinese food, you never know. Depends on where you go, right? So I thought that I was going to do... Oh, no, man, you read things as they are, and you be as present as you can be, man. That's your perception, not what I did. How's the thing that you've been working towards been going, if you don't mind me asking, man? Let me just see. Also, for the record, I had 17 people die last year in 6 months. So, sometimes, some subjects, I do address them and then move forward as best I can. I haven't watched the Ahsoka series yet. No, but the hammer is yet to fall. That's frustrating, dude. So it's good that's all yeses. Rugged nerd. But the fact that it's not happened yet, that's intense. John, what'd you do? What'd you eat, dog? That's the worst. When you don't know why your stomach is being crude, dude. So I'm glad that's still in the works. How much of a change would it be in your life? So you're doing online work, and then this is the speed of fortune. Moving forward is, I guess, progress is the best that you can do, right? Sometimes. No, I didn't see that. I saw bits of it. I saw the fight on the bridge, Django. I saw the fight on the bridge, and that was pretty epic. I also like the actress, but I still haven't really watched it. Oh man, I think I'm pretty shaky because I didn't eat enough today. That sucks. I need to make... I guess I'm going to eat some of this for... I don't want to eat right now. I'm supposed to be fasting right now. But if I don't, I'm going to go to sleep hungry, and that sucks. Man. I'm starting to realize that with a lot of companies. Rugged Nerd, I'm waiting to hear back from this publishing company that I'm supposed to do the voice acting for. And it's taking a bit. And play a part in helping airplanes come together safely for the mass. Dude, that would be so epic. They told him to slow down, Django? Are you serious? Welcome in, Joe. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Just updating some good things. I keep hearing a yes from him, Rugged Nerd, but it's like the hammer hasn't fallen, like you said. It's like, please, please. I just want to do the books, dude. Yeah, but that's hard though, right? Like, when you're waiting to hear, and it's like, am I supposed to just wait forever? And it's like, yes. They're gonna do what's in their priority, right? Like, I know that for this publishing company, their priority is getting certain things sorted out. They were also hit by the storms that came through. I'm trying to be patient as well. But it's hard, right? Because this position that I'm waiting to hear on would be, a salaried position per month, so it wouldn't be by project. I'd be doing a certain number of hours and then just have deliverables. Well, it's because he's a badass, Django. Hayden Christensen's acting was always a little bit challenging for me, but he was really good at the choreography. Mason Dallas, is it late, dude? On a journey, first time ever to explore my executive function features. Been very helpful with Mrs. Nerd in my relationship. What do you mean? First time ever exploring my executive function features. Can you explain a little bit more what that is, Rugged Nerd? I really wish I'd paid more attention to the plan that you sent me to get things better. But I've been working out every single day. I have a habit tracker now. That's been very helpful. I've gained a lot of muscle mass, which has been really nice. It's been a little bit frustrating, not quote unquote losing weight, but getting stronger. I just haven't been getting sick, which has been a nice thing. I found that I was ADD recently. And that's been kind of illuminating. That is the third time someone's asked me that question this evening. No. Well, that's how George wanted to act, because you see the other roles. He's a great actor. Yeah, Hayden Christensen's done some crazy good work in other stuff. I actually enjoyed Jumper. Most people don't. I don't know why. making late night breakfast tacos, dude. Because that's what I want. I always love it when people ask me if I am gay. It's like, what if I said yes? What would you do? What would you say? Why does it matter? Are you questioning yourself? Oh, I mean, some of the stuff that I saw on the light bridge was crazy, dude. Last time I had a late night taco, I ended up owning child support pay. Ryan, your one-liners are always on point, dude. Nailed it. Nailed it. Last time I had a late night taco, I had a child 9 months later. What? You heard me. Alright, so we're going to go here for tomorrow. Breakfast. Breakfast of champions, yes? Sometimes you have to have a late night taco. And then you look like Messi 10, I don't know who that is. Thanks, Devendo, I'm so sorry. Who is Messi? Is this a famous person? I know not these things. I know not. My dude. I live in a rock. That's why I'm called a hermit. Oh, the soccer player. Oh, I'm not going to look like a soccer player. Those dudes are shredded. I can't even imagine how many calories they burn a day, considering how much they have to work out to maintain the level of fitness that they need in order to play, dude. They are legends, man. Whatnot, not giving an F, they are making all these Scorpios in a month. Hey, man, look, us Scorpios get a bad rap, rugged nerd. They're a bunch of dickheads. Some of them just need to be taught how to love and be empathetic and not be dicks, all right? I have been working so hard my entire life to not be a butthole. Okay. Hello there. Moss, do you know? No, I can't even remember. Scorpios, man. Bunch of dicks. Bunch of dicks. It's not my fault, man. I didn't do it. Yeah, you know what? I actually didn't put together that my parents must have done it on Valentine's Day. That's whack. What? Did you actually donate $100, Angel Solis? Because I am a content creator and that's very lovely. Messy chicken. That's definitely not me, man. When are people keep saying that I'm this dude? That's wild. And still be emotionally available. Look, I am you know what? You know what, Rugged Nerd? I worked really hard to become emotionally available. Having all these emotions. I was fortunate enough to be taught to deal with my emotions by people. English hooligans out of Spain. Man, soccer hooligans are gnarly, dude. That is crazy. This is bizarre. How many people are coming in? And I don't believe you that you donated $140. I'll go look at my PayPal, Angel Solis, and I'll be like, huh? I really appreciate you. That's very sweet. If you have done that, it'll go towards my wedding. Appreciate you. This is so bizarre. This is so bizarre. I need to go and look at this guy called Messi, dude. You know you're worried about child support. Clone yourself and put that child support on the clone word for dozens of times, right? Just clone yourself. You'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is fine, dude. Okay, so I guess I am. What's funny is I am actually eating stuff of the chicken variety. Breakfast tacos. Breakfast tacos. Breakfast tacos. It's a bunch of beans. No, it's okay. Angel, it's fine. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for making me smile. Joe, I'm going to read this as if this is going to be an infomercial. All of the stuttering. Why? Why? What? Into the rectum to cleanse the colon or relieve constipation, commonly using water, saline, mineral oil, or sodium phosphate, while some use homemade solutions like coffee or soap. Use at your own discretion. Thank you, Angel Solace. Welcome in, Susan. Sometimes you just have to read silly stuff, dude. Nice. Nice one, brother. You know what I'm going to go do? Now that I've made my breakfast stuff and updated friends about what's been going on, I'm going to go take care of my brain and my body. I'm going to eat some food. Am I doing what wrong? What are you doing wrong? What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you not hear me? Did I not see it? Have I missed? I'm so confused. Why am I getting yelled at? Fitbits, dude. Fitbits. Fibbage. Anyway, you all have a lovely evening. If you liked hanging out and talking with me, hit the subscribe button. I upload fantasy RPG stuff and audiobook stuff, and I have a Patreon for audiobooks. And I'm live on Twitch playing fantasy RPGs, doing blacksmithing and various other things. Anyway, take care of yourself, alright, friends? All the love. Cheers. Bye!